Aries, what's going on, Aries? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you another reading for February. Well, this is your first reading for February. This is your Silent Enemies reading. I hope all is well in the Aries community. I appreciate all the love and support you guys bring. Make sure you hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell because you know I post for every placement in your chart every week. Fresh videos every week. So, you know, I always tell everybody you're not just one sign. So you do want to make sure you check out all your placements so that you understand your path as a whole and not just a portion of your path, okay? So check that out. Hit that notification bell. That way you will be able to see all of your placements. If this doesn't resonate, you definitely want to check those other placements, okay? The Silent Enemies reading is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Aries placement. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This reading is a reading that is designed to help us pay more attention to our intuitive nudges. We all have intuition, and a lot of times we ignore it, especially when it comes to the people who are closest to us, like family members, friends, loved ones, co-workers, colleagues, people who are in our energy on a regular basis. And a lot of times, you know, these are people that we're around, and our intuitive nudges go off the most when we're around these types of people. So it's very important that we understand why, or investigate why our intuitive nudges are going off, number one. And number two, we need to investigate it to make sure it's a false alarm. It could be a scenario where somebody might be planning a surprise for you, and that might be why they're acting a little weird. But it could also be the opposite end of things where, you know, it may be somebody who just doesn't really like you. They're around you, but they don't like you. They may be jealous of you, envious of you, may not want to see you happy, or may want to, you know, see you suffer in some way, shape, or form. So you want to pay attention, especially when your intuitive nudge keeps going off regularly. You know, pay attention to it, especially around certain people. So we're going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to see what intuitive energies come up. All right. This is, again, for Aries. Silent Enemies reading for February 2021. If you need a personal read, my information's in the box below. And we will have an extended for this because we're going to break these down even further. All right. So the link for the extended is in the box below should you desire to check that out. All right. Let's see what we got going on for Aries. I need 2 more cards, please. Okay. 1 more for Aries. Oops. That's 1 too many. Just 1, please, for Aries. All right, 1 second, Aries. All right, Aries. So we have the 8 of Cups. Okay, that is a Piscean energy. We have the Magician, which is a major arcana here. That's Mercury. We have the High Priestess, which is another major arcana. And that is Piscean energy. So we got Piscean energy and Mercury energy. Now, I feel the energy of karma already because Mercury is in retrograde in the house of Aquarius, right? This is the Mercury energy. Mercury's in retrograde there. The house of Aquarius deals with, well, Aquarius itself deals with like-minded people, like-minded friends, your social life. The High Priestess energy and the 8 of Cups energy deals with, Pisces deals with karma, okay? And so we're going into the Pisces season after Aquarius. Mercury is in Aquarius right now. So as I've been telling a lot of people who've been watching, telling people who watch my channel, karma is wreaking havoc on the karmic connections that you've had. The people who you were in relationships with that you had to learn karmic lessons from. They are going to start reaping their karma. If you are still involved with these people, not only are you going to be treated shitty by them, you already been treated shitty by them, you should have left them alone, but what's going to happen is they're going to start getting their karma, and if you're around them, you could be negatively impacted by their karma, because the universe is wanting you to leave them be. Leave them alone, move away from them, especially when you know that they're doing wrong, whether they're doing wrong to others, okay? Whether they've done wrong to you. You know, if you know this person is gritty and grimy and yet you still associate with them closely, you could very well feel the ramifications of some type of karma that they have coming towards them. only because of the fact that, number one, you know some of the shit that they did. That's why the universe would definitely probably include you in their karma. Or if the universe wants to teach them a really severe lesson, they may inflict pain or, you know, trauma or whatever on people that they love. Okay, this is why if you know someone does dirt, you don't want to be dealing with these type of people. You don't want to be residing in a house with them. You don't want to be living with them. If you don't have no absolute choice, then what you need to do, start right now, is praying for protection. Okay, because they're going to get their energy. Okay, especially when Pisces season comes. Some of them are feeling it right now, but it's going to just be heightened and enhanced once we get into Pisces season. So I feel like this is somebody you left behind. Okay, somebody you left behind wants to come back. Okay, with this Eight of Cups energy here. It was difficult for you to walk away from this person. I always say with the Eight of Cups, it's not like you, okay, the Eight of Cups is you walking away. No, the Eight of Cups is you walking away, coming back. Walking away, coming back. Walking away, coming back. And it doesn't necessarily have to be physically. It could be in your emotions. Like one minute you love this person, the next minute you're like, why did I love this person? You know, and you go back and forth with this, you know, 8 times because you're trying to manifest something. But with that Pisces energy, it's an illusion because Pisces deals with illusions. Also, Pisces deals with hidden enemies. You could have been trying to work something out with someone who does not have your best intention at heart. Okay, this is somebody who could be a hidden enemy of yours. This is why we're doing the silent enemies reading. How appropriate that the Pisces energy comes out twice here, as well as the Magician here, somebody trying to manipulate a situation. So I feel like you were dealing with someone who was very manipulative, Aries, coming back towards you, trying to come back towards you. Okay? You definitely want to be careful of this individual because you got them out of your energy for a reason. But with this Mercury retrograde, you know, we got lovers who come back. And this weekend particularly is going to be very dangerous for a lot of people, especially if you're dealing with narcissistic energy. Okay, the Magician can be very narcissistic in nature. This is a trickster energy, a trickster spirit. This is somebody who just wants what they want, and they will say and do whatever it is that will appeal to you to get back into your good graces for them to just turn around and shit on you again. Okay, now in the process of them shitting on you, they may end up getting their karma, and because you allow them back in, you may get some negative karma too. An example of that could be you were dealing with someone who was physically violent towards you. You ended up leaving this person, you know, because things weren't working out. You know, they were karmic. You understood that they were karmic in your life and they were meant to teach you a lesson about self-respect, self-esteem. So you ended up finally getting away from this person with the Eight of Cups energy. Well, you know, it's a full moon in Leo, and this is the narcissist moon, okay? So the narcissists that we got rid of, karmic connections, they're going to be festering in some way, shape, or form, whether they try to reach out to you. If they ain't reaching out to you, they thinking about it. Some of them are thinking about doing shit to you and what they're going to do to you as far as punishing you, because that's how narcissists do. When you get away from them and they get you back, they punish you for leaving. Okay, so what could happen is you could take this person back. They maneuver and manifest their way back into your life, because this is a trickster energy. What Mercury does is the Gemini energy is really interesting. A lot of people don't notice about the Gemini energy, but Gemini is the trickster energy because what Gemini does is Gemini is so intelligent. It looks at how you think. It looks at how you reason. It looks at how you look at things like the logical way that you look at things. How do you respond to things? Why do you respond that way? It analyzes all of that. And what it does is it starts to figure you out. And so it will figure out how you're going to respond by little tests that it does to you, that Gemini energy. It will test you or watch you in certain circumstances and situations to learn your behavior, to learn your patterns. And then as a result, they will turn that around and use it on you because they know how you're going to respond or how you're going to act. And so that's why Gemini is such a trickster energy, or the Magician is such a trickster energy. So this person knows your ways. They know your ways. They know your moves. They know how you get down, what triggers you, what doesn't trigger you. And so what they're going to do is when they come back around, they're going to use that to get back in with you. So say, for example, you were dating someone and you wanted to be married to this person. And this person may come back around telling you, look, I want to marry you. I want to be with you. And this is what you really, really wanted to hear. But you've been with this person 20 years and they ain't never thought about marrying you before. So the moment you leave now they want to marry you. And here you're thinking, okay, well, I taught them a lesson. I left their life and I'm the most, and now they realize that I'm the one. And that's not how a narcissist thinks at all. It's not funny. It's sad. Because a lot of people will think, yeah, I left. And so now that I left, This person is changing their ways. Now they acting right. And that's what a lot of these readers will tell you. But these people are narcissists. A lot of them are narcissists. That's not how narcissists think. Narcissists think, okay, how can I get my supply? Okay, we got the full moon in Leo. This is a wolf moon. Wolves are on the hunt right now. Okay, and Leo is the narcissist of the zodiac when it's in its negative energy. It is the narcissist of the zodiac. All right, so you got people who will be figuring out whatever they can to get back into your good graces. And once they get back into your good graces, the narcissist, what they'll usually do is they will punish you for stepping off. Okay, in whatever way they feel. So if this person is someone who's physically abusive, they will physically abuse you. You know what I'm saying? So now, not only are you getting karma for letting this person come back in, whatever karma this person gets for doing you and others dirty, and if you're around them and letting them live in your house and you're still having sex with them or whatever, this could turn on you. Say this man that you were dealing with, say you were a woman and you got out of this relationship, he was beating you and abusing you. He didn't want to marry you. He didn't want to treat you right. You let him go. Now he's calling you back and he wants to rekindle things. Now he wants to talk about marriage. You let him in. Y'all start talking. He starts maneuvering in this magician type way to make you feel like, okay, he wants this. He's serious. He missed me and he knows what's good for him. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and get married. What may happen is he may have been dealing with someone else's woman. All right. And that person may have found out about it. That man may have found out about it and is on the hunt for this person. Because remember, we got the full moon in Leo. All right. People are not playing right now. And so they end up running into him at your house. All right. And who knows what the hell's going to pop off from there. That's a way that the universe will get you caught up in this person's karma that they got coming to them if you take this person back. All right. And again, we're dealing with Pisces energy here. Pisces season. It deals with hidden enemies and karma. The High Priestess energy here. This is you using your intuition, not using your intuition, one or the other. I feel like what this is this person is basically trying to manipulate you so that you don't use your intuition. The High Priestess energy is showing up in the Silent Enemies reading because you're not using your intuition or there's some type of secret, something hidden that is a detriment to you. And this is such a detriment that it's showing up as a major arcana. When major arcana show up in the Silent Enemies reading, you not following those intuitive nudges can change your life in a major way. Because you know major arcanas, when they come up, they're a major change in your life. Your life is never the same once these major arcana energies appear in your life. Okay? So you got two major arcana here. You got one in Mercury and one in Pisces. Mercury is where? In Aquarius. So watch out for old friends or old acquaintances that you walked away from. Pisces is the house of hidden enemies. It's also the house of karma. Okay? So I don't know any other clearer way to put this to you. Be careful. With Pisces season coming, Pisces also deals with transcend, you know, when you transcend, you know, anything that has a life, whether it's a spirit, a soul, a human being, an energy, it will transcend to the next, you know, energy never dies, it just transcends. It transcends in the house of Pisces. There's so much negative karma energy out here right now. It's real out here. If you talk to a lot of people and you watch the news, there could be an increase. You may see an increase of domestic violence, murders, depending on where you live at. Lovers' quarrels ending up in murder. Or people going to the hospital, you know, being sick, being poisoned. A lot of crazy shit's going on. People doing black magic. A lot of things are going on right now. And it's because a lot of these karmics are pissed that people have separated from them because we had a major shift where karmics were separating from, you know, where people were separating from their karmic connections, whether it's family members, lovers, friends. I've been telling you this all in the readings. So if you're someone who's familiar with the channel, you already know what time it is. Now is the time for you to heal from coming out of those connections. And while you're healing, these people are festering. They're getting pissed. So now they want to kind of reach out to you again and see if they can get your attention because as a narcissist, you are their energy supply. All right. Energy supply is in addictions, things like that. Pisces deals with addictions. The full moon in Leo, you know, it deals with narcissistic energy. Okay. It also deals with sex, things like that. So this person may want to get you back in the bed. You're their energy supply. So you see how these planetary alignments and what's going on all resonates and makes sense. And this is why it's important that you understand astrology as much as you can. Because that way you can gauge what's going on. You can gauge what might happen. You can gauge the energies that are involved in a particular sign or planet and understand, okay, this is how this could affect me. So let me keep my eyes out for this, you know, and opposed to being just totally oblivious and walking into a goddamn trap. Because that's what Pisces season is about. Hidden enemies, hidden motives. You know what I mean? It's similar to Scorpio in that sense. All right. So you need to be careful. This could also represent a secret that you're keeping. Okay. Because Magician has to do with communication. High Priestess has to do with secrets. So it could be something that you know. You may have walked away from someone because you know their secret. You may know something about them. For some of you, this could be that somebody is bisexual, or they are on the low, a member of the LGBT community, and maybe they're dealing with that because the Magician energy deals with that. Some of you, maybe you're trying to keep your secret. Maybe you are bisexual, or maybe you are a man who likes men. There's so many different labels. I don't want to disrespect and take away from one and not mention the other. So just the LGBT, I hear some letters are missing. I'm not sure. But just that whole community where it's anything but heterosexual sex. Okay, let's put it that way, just so that we cover everything. So that could be someone's secret is what I'm feeling here. So someone may have walked away from a relationship or not given someone a commitment because of the fact that they may be struggling with their sexual identity. And I am speaking to Aries and Aries and who is it? Aries, Gemini. Off the top of my head, Aries, Gemini. Well, Gemini certainly, because Gemini has the duality, the masculine and the feminine energy at balance there, at play there. So you may notice that there are a lot of people who have Gemini, you know, if they have Gemini in certain prominent placements in their chart, that they could be, they could go anywhere from, you know, you have men who are comfortable wearing, like, okay, look at Andre 3000. Like, you see him, he wears, you know, clothing and attire that could look like it's more feminine sometimes than not. Okay, look at Prince, another one that I can give you. You know, he dated men and women. Look at Magic Johnson's son. Look at Dennis Rodman. These are people who have prominent Gemini placements in their chart. Any of you who watch, what was it, Love and Hip Hop, you had, what was her name? Tommy. Tommy was a Gemini Sun, Scorpio Moon. And then you had Erica Mena. And they're crazy because those two, Erica was chasing her. This is back in the day when I used to watch that. But Erica Mena is a Scorpio Sun, Gemini Moon. So, you know, they dated women. So certain placements and other situations with Gemini will sometimes warrant, depending on how much of an imbalance one side is to the other, it could lead to people who, you know, like to experiment with other sexes. Nothing wrong with it, not throwing no shade. But that could be what's going on here from what I'm seeing here, and somebody may want to keep that a secret. Somebody could be finding out about some type of prison situation. Somebody could be getting out of prison. This is somebody you don't want to let come to your home. All right. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into the extended. We're going to break this down a little bit more. There could be some law, some legal things going on in reference to your organization or in reference to the group that you're a member of. Secret societies here with the Magician and the High Priestess. You're walking away from a particular secret society or secret organization, an occult organization, an occult society. It's not for you. Or you dibble and dabble in magic for some of you, and you got to be careful what you're dibbling and dabbling in, because you may not be researching what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it. So some of you are debating if you should do it or not do it. Okay, so that is what I'm getting to. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here because, you know, I've been on, how long has it been? 15 minutes? Yeah, it's been over that. I try not to make these too long, but just channeling energy. So I'm going to go to the extended. If any of this resonated with you, what we're going to do is we're going to pull 4 cards for each and just see what additional messages show up, or see if there's something totally different that the universe wants you to know. All right, so let me know if this resonated in the comments. And make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And the link to the extended is in the box below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out, Aries.